Hare Krishna, dear devotees, welcome back to the the purport which we were going to discuss about of Srimad Bhagavatam, fifth chapter, 14th, fifth canto, 14th chapter and 27th verse. So, without wasting any time, we will be diving into the purport given by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So, what does Srila Prabhupada say in the purport? The conditioned soul has to accept all these conditions simply to enjoy sense gratification in this world. So, for your information, हमने जो चर्चा किया था last time, that a person has to go in difficulties, insurmountable difficulties, which are arising from so-called happiness, distress, attachment, hate, fear, false prestige, illusion, madness, lamentation, bewilderment, greed, envy, enmity, insult, hunger, thirst, tribulation, disease, birth, old age, death, एवरीथिंग. ये इसके ऊपर कोई रैप भी बना सकता है अगर किसी की इच्छा हो तो. श्रीमद् भागवतम रैप. So Sherpad is saying that just to do some insignificant sense enjoyment, a bhautik person, a materialistic person, or a jivatma, any jivatma in this material world has to suffer all of this, accept all of these conditions. Although people declare themselves great scientists, economists, philosophers, politicians, sociologists, they are actually nothing but rascals. Srila ki jai. Srila is a fearless acharya of this modern world. Uh, many times I hear in the lectures that even if Srila Rupa Goswami, if he was present here in this age, his purpose or his purpose for any shastras of Gaudiya Vaishnava, so they would not be any different from our Bhakti Vedanta purports given by Srila Prabhupada. So yes, Srila Prabhupada is the best, is the topmost uh, modern day Acharya of Krishna consciousness in this material world. He is transcendental to this material world, but still he comes to this material world just to हम सबको तारने के लिए वो आते हैं. बोल सकते हैं. Yes, therefore they have been described as moodhas, which means moodhas, naradhamas in Bhagavad Gita 7.15. न माम दुष्कृतिनो मूढ़ा प्रपद्यन्ते नराधमः माययापृत ज्ञान आसुरम भावम आश्रितः. So here, what does Krishna say in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 7, 15th verse? Those miscreants who are grossly foolish, एक second, grossly foolish, lowest among mankind, whose knowledge is stolen by illusion, and who partake of the atheistic nature of demons, do not surrender unto me. So yes, lowest among mankind, who are grossly foolish, whose knowledge is stolen by illusion. Everyone in this material world, 99.9999999% का ये स्थिति है. And who partake from the atheistic nature of demons, do not surrender unto me. So Sharupad is saying, or he is indicating to these so-called great scientists, economists, philosophers, politicians, sociologists, etc., due to their foolishness, Sharupad says, all these materialists are described in Bhagavad Gita as naradhamas, मतलब नरों में अधम, सबसे अधम नरों में, lowest among mankind. But so much unfortunate condition has arisen that they all consider themselves that I am the highest among mankind. But according to Krishna, who is supreme personality of God, according to him, because everything is according to him is to be accepted, they are the lowest among mankind. They have attained the human form in order to get released from material bondage, but instead of doing so, they become further embarrassed amid to miserable material conditions. Yes, They are trying to create new solutions to all the material sufferings present right now. But that solution creates, if a material uh, if a material error is there, something problem is there, one problem is there, material, and a scientist or anyone creates a solution for that material problem, so that solution will create four new problems, and you have to create four new solutions to generate more for the 16 new problems. So this is the uh, this is the condition of the today's generation, today's material world. All material problems should have only the only a spiritual solution. That thing will only cause to that thing will not cause another material problem to arise. So therefore, they are naradhamas, the lowest of men. One may ask whether scientists, philosophers, economists, and mathematicians are also naradhamas, the lowest of men, and the Supreme Personality of Godhead replies that they are, because they have no actual knowledge. They are simply proud of their. यस पहले के पैराग्राफ में था कि वन में आस्क वेदर साइंटिस्ट फिलोसोफर्स इकोनॉमिस्ट मैथमेटिशियंस आर ऑल्सो नराधमास द लोएस्ट ऑफ men. And the Supreme Personality of Godhead replies that they are, because they have no actual knowledge. So all these scientists, philosophers, economists, mathematicians, all so-called very gyani people, all the PhD holders, we can say, even if they have some knowledge kya, what very insignificant knowledge of this material world, but because they are not having the actual knowledge, which is अर्थात ब्रह्म जिज्ञासा, they don't have that brahma jignasa, the inquiry of about supreme personality of God. That's why they have considered to have no actual knowledge. They are simply proud of their false prestige and position. Actually, they do not know how to get relief from the material condition and renovate their spiritual life of transcendental bliss and knowledge. So, it is like we were living इन अ वेरी वेरी वेरी, मतलब अंबानी का घर को आप 1000 टाइम्स मल्टीप्लाई कर दीजिए कंफर्ट को, उससे भी कंपेयर नहीं किया जा सकता उस जगह पर हम रह रहे थे इन द स्पिरिचुअल वर्ल्ड. अभी आपको इतना गंदा एग्जांपल दिया ऑफ अंबानी का घर, बताने मेरे भी दिमाग में आ गया, बट उससे भी हम, it is also a drop of water of so called we can say the real comfort we would have got with the association of the supreme personality of God, जो हमारा रियल घर है, उससे हम इतना कीचड़ वाली जगह पे आ गए. बट स्टिल that's why Prabhupada says that they do not know how to get relief of the material condition and renovate their spiritual life of transcendental bliss and knowledge. Consequently, they waste time and energy in the search of so-called happiness. These are the qualifications of the demons. As Krishna explains the Bhagavad Gita, that atheistic nature of demons. This is the atheistic nature of demons, that they want happiness. They are trying every second for happiness without Krishna, without God. So that's why they are called demons, or they are qualified as demons. In Bhagavad Gita, it says that when one has all these demoniac qualities, he becomes a mudha, or we can say foolish person. According to Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Due to his, he envies the Supreme Personality of Godhead, because everyone, we can say, I can give example of my mother, that when I was, maybe pagal, but when I was describing the qualities of Vishnu or Krishna in front of her, she was not able to bear it. वो मुझे गाली दे रही थी कि why am I talking about Vishnu? But so that is the thing. They become, मतलब at that situation what was happening, that my mother was saying her glories, उनका ग्लोरीज दिखा रही थी कि ये बच्चा कोई, everyone loves her, everyone wants to be with her, so everything she was telling me her glories. So at that moment I started to tell Krishna's glories, that If a mere person is showing some very insignificant attributes like this, then how much everyone loves Krishna, how much everyone wants to be with Krishna. So when I started to tell this to her, she becomes आग बबूला वो लाल हो गई, एंड शी ट्राइड टू एस्केप मी फ्रॉम मी. पर मैं एक नंबर का नालायक हूँ, मैं उनके पीछे पीछे जाके भगवान की गुणगान करने लगा. बट लास्ट में गाली बोली कि ये कुत्ता है तू करके, क्या ये सब कुछ बोलता रहता. बट शी डजंट ऑल्सो अंडरस्टैंड दैट शी इज एनविंग कृष्णा. बट yes, Prabhupada says that due to this, he or anyone who doesn't have the actual knowledge envies the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, birth after birth, he is born into demonic family, and he transmigrates from one demonic body to another. Thus, he forgets his relationship with Krishna and remains Naradhama in an abominable condition, life after life. So, if you want this, and if you are also enduring for this, good luck, because your future has been described by Srila Prabhupada, that you have to come into this abominable condition life after life again and again to suffer the same so-called happiness, distress, everything, all the 20 to 25 glories of Kali Yuga, or we can say glories of material body, described by Srila Prabhupada. So that was it. We'll be covering the 28th verse the next time. So please stay tuned, and thank you for watching this video. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada की जय. श्रीमद् भागवतम महापुराण की जय. हरे कृष्णा.